What is going on, fam? Thank you very much for tuning in today. We're going to be talking on how you can build automatic authority for yourself, your career, and or your business. This applies to people who only haven't done these two things, these two particular things that are going to allow them to build the influential authority, to build influence in their career path or their business performance, whatever the case may be, but it's going to allow you to distinguish yourself from everyone else in the group. But before we get into today's video, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that connect button, make sure you like, love, and share if you really enjoy these types of videos. And again, if you have any questions, comments, and concerns, leave them down in the comment box. I am always inclined to help you out as best I can. In the word authority, there is the word author. So when I say author, I am talking about authorship. What authorship means, that means you're a creator of an original work. It could be a book, it could be an art, it could be any kind of memorabilia. Therefore, with any kind of authorship that you've created, you're deemed an author and you now have authority. That's just the etymology of how it's going to work from here on out. If you want to have automatic authority, you don't get it automatically, you have to create it. So no matter where it is that we're going to go from here on out, you have to create your authority. And if you have any questions, I recently got my wellness done because, of course, I do my best to proactively take care of myself. And they have to check my fats and lipids, and they have to check my cholesterol and my high blood pressure. They have to check all that stuff. So that is the reason why I have this black band around my arm. But anyway, going back into what we're talking about. Today, to build automatic authority in 2020 and beyond, you have to do two things. You have to write a book, or you have to create a work of art. You have to create something. I recommend that if you want to build a business or expand your career than it already is, you got to write a book. It doesn't have to be a really, really long book. It doesn't have to be a novel unless you're going into the fictional world. It could be a short story. It could be a 6-page article post, anything, but you have to write a book. There are so many avenues that you could take right now. You could go on Kobo. You can go on iBooks. You can go on Google Play. You can go on Amazon Kindle. You can go on Barnes & Noble to self-publish everything. You literally do not need a degree or license or a certification to publish a book. Honestly, if you want to write a book, you only need about 10,000 words, best. And if you want to write like a really good, concise short story or any kind of book, it would be about 25,000 words. You can literally get this done in a weekend. It doesn't take that long. The only thing that will take you long is your confidence in that book, and understand that at the end of the day, you're not going to catch every error, and that book is made for somebody else. So just know that. If you want to build authority, write a book, write an ebook, do something to boost your social status, because that people are going to be inclined to listen to you in a social setting if you say, oh yeah, I wrote an ebook and it's published. It's published on Barnes & Noble, it's on Amazon Kindle, it's on Kobo. They're like, no shit, you wrote a book. I'm like, yeah, I just decided to write a book. I was reading a blog post and I felt like I could do more. So I decided to write an ebook and publish it because I didn't want to have any traction in terms of delivering this piece of value to you. That is how you build rapport with people. When people find out that you write a book, they're like, holy shit, I am with an author, authority figure. Look at that, automatic authority. And that's essentially how you do it. Even though if it's not going to make you any money, even if you're selling it for 99 cents or $9.99, you still have that authority because you have the authorship, because you're an author. Aha! Step number one. Step number two is to create an online course. Now, a lot of people are trying to create online courses. They're trying to figure out Thinkific. They're trying to figure out Kajabi. They're trying to figure out all these softwares, but I'm going to recommend to you two particular programs that I use to upload my kick-ass resume writing course, the Applicant To Hired Masterclass. I use Udemy or Udemy, however you pronounce it, and I use Skillshare. There was no upfront costs. All I had to do was just follow their guidelines, which is rather straightforward. I had to ensure that I made it very thorough on my plan, and it took me about 45 days to create the course. Of course, you could create it in a weekend if you really, really wanted to. And I do believe that if you have the time, you can make an online course in about 5 days. It doesn't have to be long. The reason mine took a little bit longer was because I have a very broad overview, and I'm talking about the before, during, and after process on how to get a job, keep it, and prevail in your career. Not only that, I had to do the templates, I had to do the marketing, I had to do the copy, I had to do everything. So because I'm a solopreneur, I had to do everything. If you have the leverage to be able to find other people to help you with it, you by all means can get it done in a weekend, or even within 5 days. Now, an online course, it doesn't have to be overthought. Because for me, all I have right now is a microphone, a backlight, another backlight, and then the camera. That's all I have. So you don't have to think too much. If you have a plan, you could have an online course about anything. It could be about hydration. It could be about sleep. It could be about mental health. It could be about soft skills. It could be about anything. But you do need to create something to have something to talk about. Because when you do something that nobody's ever done, people are more inclined to listen to you, and they're going to think that because you wrote a book and because you are an online course creator, even if you're not making any money off of it, you have the authority figure in place. I'm giving away my Applicant to Hired Masterclass for free because I don't have an audience, and I can't force you to watch my videos. But if I have something tangible or intangible for you to be able to get, like, who the fuck am I? You can get this on Kindle, Kobo, Barnes & Noble, or you can get my Applicant to Hired Masterclass for free because you're trying to get a new job. It builds that rapport, and that's how you get authority. If you have no audience and if you have nothing to talk about, if you suffer from social anxiety because you don't know what to say, being able to do stuff like this, people are more flabbergasted that I wrote a book as opposed to me creating an online course. It's super weird. But again, it's just the way the world works. So before you think that it's about money or it's about social status or if it's about cars or if it's about jewelry, nope. If you want to build authority, it's going to be those two things as a starting point. You could be batshit broke, and I mean broke as in you don't have a lot of money, but you can be secured in your finances, as opposed to poor. You'll be okay. People will still look up to you because it's something that you've done that nobody else has done yet. People are too busy climbing the ladder. I don't want you to be climbing the ladder. So again, if you want to build automatic authority, write a book and create an online course. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, make sure you leave it down below. Make sure you follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I am now on LinkedIn, Tumblr, Pinterest, and TikTok. Also on LinkedIn. And if you haven't already, I just released a new book. It's called I'm About to Fucking Lose It. Signs your job is causing you to be on the verge of a nervous breakdown. It's going to be 99 cents down below. So make sure you check that out. It's a really quick read. It should only take about an hour. Until next time, guys, stay tuned. Take care.